Hey, what's up, guys? It's another beautiful day out here at the property. The weather is just gorgeous. Everything's looking so green still. Thought it was going to be might be really wet, but at least it was a nice day yesterday. It rained all week, and spots out where it's not in the shade the whole time and still is really dried up since the rain. So that's good. I'm Brandon, and back over here somewhere. Oh, there he goes around back over there is Blisto. He's out hunting. He found him a rabbit earlier. He was chasing around. I think he's going back to look for that. But I said, man, it's just a nice day. I'm gonna get out here, get to working on that stump over here that's out in the field that's growing back right now. It's one of those trees I worked on last time, the Osage orange, bodark, and hedge apple, whatever. Terrible tree. And we're gonna work on getting that one out right there. I gotta get the ladder, get the light out from up there, and then we're gonna put a flagpole right there with a flag on it, and then hopefully put the light up above it. So I got the tractor warmed up. Just need to get some stuff to cut all the new growth out from up there so I can get to the light, the brackets, get that taken down. And then we'll get the tractor over there, get the stump bucket on it, and get to working on that. Hopefully, that's a pretty big stump, a pretty big tree, and I don't know how hard it's gonna be. Maybe the ground's a little loose. Maybe it'll give me a little of a fighting advantage. Although it's really dry out here, like it didn't even rain. But yeah, camera's not gonna do it justice. But you can see, there's my hand. I mean, I couldn't get my arms around that if I tried. So it's probably gonna be a struggle, but it'll be good to get it out. So let me get the saw, get the tractor, stump bucket, get over here. We'll get to working on it. All right, well, I went and got the pole saw and some gloves. And it's been a minute because I got distracted over there cutting on some other trees. And I had to stop myself to get back over here so I can get this done. Gotta focus. Sometimes I get out of focus and I forget what I'm doing. Not what I'm doing, what I need to do. All right. That should make it good enough to where I don't have to worry about getting poked. Now, got to get the ladder and probably hit the ladder, get the tractor over here to pick up all this, find out what I need to loosen the lights up and get that down. And then we'll get the stump bucket on and get the rolling. So I'll be right back. All right, I went and got the tractor. I went ahead and picked up the tree branches over there that I got distracted on cutting down earlier. And I brought the ladder over and a tool bag. Hopefully a 13 or 14 millimeter fits those. And also I got distracted again. When I went to get the ladder, I had to move the lawnmower, so I started mowing some grass around over there. So I quit doing that. So I'm gonna get these picked up and then go get them dumped off and we're back and try to get that light down. All right, that wasn't so bad. Didn't take so long getting that down. I should have taken the light off the pole, which I'll have to do when I go to remount it, because that light just makes it real awkward trying to get that bracket and everything up there. I'm glad I put the bucket up there to throw the stuff in and hold my tools. That made it have to go back up and down, and it saved my butt with that light trying to handle it, because once I got the third bolt out, I didn't have to do the fourth because it's clamped on there, and it just kind of swung down and had to use my head to hold it. So it wasn't so bad. Now I'm gonna put up the ladder and go put the light and tools up for now, and then I'll come back with the bucket and we'll get started pulling this thing out. All right, back with stump bucket, ready to get knocking this tree out. And it's pretty funny, when I was dropping off the bucket, I picked up the forks instead for some reason. I guess because they're right next to it. Took me a second to realize I was getting the wrong thing, but I ended up with the right thing eventually. So let's see if we can get this thing out of the ground. It's gonna be tough. I got the chainsaw too to cut up roots when I get to them. So let me make sure I get that off the back before I knock it off and run it over. All right, I'm hitting some pretty big roots over there already, and I forgot to bring a shovel. And so I need to dig around it a little bit so I can not put the chainsaw in the dirt so much. And it gets kind of hard when you find those sometimes and you keep digging around the tree, then you cover those back up and they're hard to see. So while I got it exposed a little bit, I get the shovel so I can cut it. So be right back. All right, I'm back, got the shovel, gonna get that root cut. And just so I remember, we're starting this around 4 o'clock. So it's about 4:13 right now. So I think it was a little after 4, but we'll call it 4 o'clock and see how long this takes. All right, well, this one's being stubborn. I got a pretty sizable dirt pile over there of everything I've been pulling out. I don't know if you can see all these roots down in here. How well, you can probably see them. Don't know if you know tell how big they are. And I've cut most of the big ones. And it seems like now it might be just the ones going straight down, the center taps and whatnot, that are really holding on. And man, I'm sure it's putting a real strain on that tractor. So it's after 5 o'clock now, so I've been at that over an hour, and it's getting closer. It's budging, just not as much as I would like at this point. I'm gonna take a break, let the tractor rest for a little bit, and then we'll get back over there and see if we can get it out before the day ends. So we'll be back. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. I can't wait too long, running out of day. So we're gonna get back to it and see what we can do. I don't know if you can see from that angle that you were at, but it is starting to lean pretty good. I think I found the right side to push on, able to get up high, get a good spot, and get some good leverage. So I'm gonna take it off time lapse to see this thing go over. All right, that was another 15 minutes of video there just to get it out. And it's not gonna do it justice here on this video. It is not. This thing is huge. I don't know how to size it up. I mean, that's some of the root right there. It's as big as the trunk. It's another massive one right here. It's one of the ones I cut early on. I cut that one early on, this one early on. Just some of this other stuff that was growing straight down. All of this was going straight down that I couldn't get to. So, man, this thing is gnarly. It is gnarly. Whew. Now I got a big old mess over here to contend with. And really need to give the tractor a break. And I ran over my saw. I hope I didn't break it. I didn't run it over. I hit it with the mower, the brush hog, just the tail end of it. But man, that was one of the more difficult ones I've had to work with. That's for sure. Now I need to cut some of these roots out of here that are going to be sticking up and get the forks back on it and see how I'm going to get that thing. I mean, it is huge. I don't know if I can lift it with my tractor. It's got to weigh hundreds, if not over 1,000 pounds. Maybe I'll have to push it and chop it up some more. I can only chop up that one end, I know, because ain't no way I'm getting that part right in there. So we'll have to see. But I'm also, since I'm gonna put that flagpole right here, before I fill in the hole where that deep part is, I wanna put a 4x4 in there. And that way I can pack all the dirt around it. And then I already have me a hole straight down for the pole. And I'll just throw some rock and some, get out of the sun there. Throw some rock and cement down in there. So, let me rest this a little bit, figure out what I'm gonna do, cut those big roots that are still sticking up right there. And then we'll get a 4x4, like I was saying, and we'll figure out how to get rid of that right there, that over there. All right, well, I went ahead and started chopping this up some. Cut this big piece off here, cut that longer one over there off, cut some of these roots off. You can see next to my foot, they're pretty good sized roots. So it's trying to get some weight off of this thing here. So maybe, lost my balance. So I can get the forks and pick it up. So I guess I need to do that first because I need to get this out of the way. So then I can start filling in this hole here. So let me go get the forks, be back. All right, we're back here with the forks. Let's see if we can get this loaded up. Get them just under the tree. So you don't push it like that. Oh, I didn't have it enough. Dang it. Just barely missed it. Well, I got something loaded up. But not that. Let's see if we can get around over here to it. Alright, get the forks down, get it angled right. Lay down. I don't know if you can see, I can't see. Trying to see if I can see through the camera. Roll this way, come on. There it's sliding. Oh, don't roll back. I didn't want to be too high when I travel. I was just trying to get it to slide back. Let me go drop this off and I'll get back with you for the next one. All right, that was way too hard last time. Trying to drive, pick up. and hold the camera. So I'll put you here. Let's see if she'll pick it up. I'm thinking not, but hopefully. All right, I'm actually very surprised they picked it up. Maybe I didn't need to cut all that stuff off after all. But this is gonna be very sketchy though, because that's really front heavy. I got the mower on the back, so that's got a good leverage and weight for a counterbalance. So I don't know where I'm gonna dump this. I think I'm gonna have to go back over here where it's flat, because if I go out over there, I gotta go downhill and no, I don't wanna do that. So maybe I can go straight out over there. That's not a downhill, that's straight where I'm going. That's what I'll do. So I'll catch back, I'll go drop this off, clean up this mess over here, and then we'll fill in the hole. Uh-oh, here comes Blisto, look at him. What's up, dog? You running, looking happy. Okay. I don't know what that was all about, but he's out here having fun. All right, let's get to it. All right, we're back. Got the stump bucket off. I got that off a long time ago. Just got the forks off. Got the bucket on. Now, got my 4x4 in the ground over there. So I'm gonna try to fill in around it without knocking it over. Don't think that'll happen. I'll probably have to fix it a couple times. But time to get that big mound of dirt back in the hole and clean up this area and maybe get the flagpole in. All right, I got it all filled in, but it looks bad. This dirt is way too wet and nasty to even try to smooth out. It just keeps coming in big clumps. So I think I'll have to wait for it to dry out. So maybe next weekend, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But we'll get to it at some point. I'm debating whether to put the flagpole in now or should I wait. Benefit of waiting is I can get in here and drag around in here and not have to worry about hitting the pole and bending it. And if I'm smart, that's what I'll do. I'll leave the 4x4 in the hole, and then when it dries out, I'll clean it, and then I'll get the dang flagpole and get my light back up. So yeah, that's the best route to go. So right now, man, I've got so much to do. It is getting late though. It's probably 6:40. I think I'm going to go ahead and call this video, and it's just of a stump removal, which, as you can see, it's 6:40. I really started on it at 4, but getting ready for it and doing everything, I was really starting around 3, I think. Yeah, it took a long time, 3 hours. I guess that isn't extremely long. It was long enough, and I'm excited that it's gone. It's like an eyesore. Whew. Right, Blisto? We don't have to look at that ugly tree anymore. I'm not gonna have a light out here tonight, but I think we'll do till next time. So let's call it, and we'll catch back up with you next time. Later.